Offer you the biggest, the best. When it comes to the Grand Deluxe, you're looking at everything except maybe the kitchen sink, and there might be one somewhere here.
We're just hiding it underneath.
Because you can, because there's so many things.
Yes.
We're gonna go right to it. Let me just tell you, this Christmas in July, price is one of the best we've ever done at $36.95 and 2 flex payments. What is included? Am I gonna get?
So all 5 boxes,
1, 2,
right?
3, 5
boxes. 5.8 pounds is what this equates to. So I want you to think, so each time you buy a pound of something at David's, you're looking around $24.95 per pound. So if you were to look at each box and each thing, start adding that up.
$125.
Yes, it would. So this is why we do these deluxes for you, because we want you to be able to have a variety of everything. What we love at David's is all of our stuff can go into the freezer for about 6 months. So when you're purchasing to have to nibble on throughout a period of time. So we're taking care of you for the next little while. I'm going to start with our crumb cakes. You're gonna get 2 of our original crumb cakes, which these are always the like showstopper. I mean, the reason, it's all about the crumb. So this is gonna have that cinnamon streusel on top. It's gonna have that super soft pound cake at the bottom. And then it's gonna be sifted again with that powdered sugar that we know and love so well from David's. You're gonna get 2 of those packed separately. You're gonna get in the same box 2 of the raspberry crumb cake. So take everything that's awesome about a crumb cake and then just add some raspberry puree in the middle, which is just absolutely delicious. So you're gonna get 2 of those individually wrapped. Then we're going to do another, that's 1 box. The next box is gonna have a chocolate chip brownie. Our chocolate chip brownies, they are unlike
Sinful is
anything.
the word.
I always have to stop for a minute. You're right. Sinful's the exactly right word.
Just pay tribute there.
Look at this.
You must pause.
All I have to do is wipe my finger right across it and look what happens. It's fudgy. It's almost just that very soft consistency. We do not use mixes at David's. We use pure melted down chocolate. And then we put it back into a brownie form. We use our chocolate chips throughout. And that is like the perfect base, by the way. If you want to just put a little vanilla ice cream on top and you warm this up for just a moment, you're gonna have a sundae like you would not believe. So you're gonna get 2 of those individually wrapped, and then you're gonna get 2 of our blondies. Now, what I love about our blondies is this is like a Southern favorite. So this one has brown sugar, chocolate chips, pecans, it's got walnuts, it's got molasses, and of course, lovely butter, because that's what's gonna set it off just perfect. But I love blondies because they're kind of lighter. So if the brownies are kind of maybe later in the day, this is a little bit like earlier in the day snacking. So blondies are just perfect because if you love nuts and you love chocolate all mixed throughout, this is a yummy. So you're gonna get 2 of these wrapped separately as well. So I'm just gonna wipe myself here and keep going. And then we get to the cookies, okay?
We don't always include cookies.
Correct.
In our Grand Deluxe. I'm so happy you had the cookies in here.
Thank you. Well,
because it all started.
It all started with the cookies at David's. Now here in the candy cookie, these are so fun because these are loaded with that candy shell that you love with that chocolate middle. So these are gonna be tons of fun. You're gonna have that and chocolate chunks throughout. So you're gonna get 18 ounces of that, which is 12 or a dozen. This is one of my favorite all-time cookies at David's.
I couldn't figure out what this was.
This is our coconut pecan. So actually, look at this one. I want to look at.
I'm not sure we've ever done this.
Check this out. So when I get in here, look at the pecans. They're like whole pecans in there. We've got our coconut all throughout. If you're a coconut lover, this is going to be. You're going to stop right here and you're going to eat the whole box because these are absolutely just filled with coconut, filled with pecans.
I'm going to have a little.
Absolutely delicious.
Little nibble
and we don't do those all the time, so it's really fun when we get to have these.
I've never offered those before.
So
this is a whole pecan.
Yeah.
There's a whole. Okay.
We go full on, like they call them inclusions, right? When you put them in stuff. So it's like the chocolate chips would be inclusions. That's an inclusion. We always put them hand done, and we always make sure that when they get in there, they're just absolutely filled to the brim. Look at this.
That has to be one of the most famous cookies in the world.
It is. This is the one that lined the streets that people in New York would pay over $1 for back in the day. So now you're getting a dozen of these. You're getting a dozen of the coconut pecan. You're getting a dozen of the candy cookies. And you're getting then 2 more boxes with you're getting everything. You're basically getting a little bit of everything.
The coconut.
Is that amazing?
The coconut pecan is sensational. Look at what you're getting.
Yeah.
5 boxes coming to your front door, $36.95. We do have auto ship available on this, is that right?
So yes, I believe so. So
but
yeah.
very, very limited if you want the auto ship.
So, okay.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Our cookies don't always fit in every glass, so let me just make this work here. But you know, when you get these home, I would highly suggest is the best way to enjoy David's cookies. If you want to get it just like it was just out of the oven, because we are going to send it to you right out of the oven, you're going to do one of two things. You're just going to heat it for about 5 to 10 seconds. Okay, you could do that microwave oven, whatever you prefer, and then it's going to be just like it just came out. Other than that, if you're not going to eat them within 48 hours, just place them into the freezer, and they're good for up to 6 months. Okay, so if you're not going to, maybe you want to pace yourself, maybe you want to put some away.
Are these individually wrapped?
Yes,
Okay,
so those can just go right into the freezer, and you just grab one when you need one. I had that happen. I was at home and I wanted a brownie. I just wanted a little chocolate something, and I just grabbed a brownie. I always have something in my freezer, so I just grabbed it, warmed it for a few seconds. It was absolutely perfect.
My daughter and I do it all the time. We just pull one out. Frankly, we just split them because they're so big and they're so rich that you can just split these. Everything you get the cookies, you get the coconut pecan, you get the #1 best seller, one of the top cookies in the entire world are the chocolate chunk cookies. I mean, David's chocolate chunk cookies, everybody knows them, everybody loves them. Then you're going to get the candy cookies. You're going to get everything from your blondies to your double, not just brownie. But
It's
double
a chocolate brownie with chocolate chips.
Brownie. I mean, this is, if there is death by chocolate, it's happening right here. And then you're also going to get not only your crumb cakes with the raspberry, but your traditional as well. It's all here. Everything is here. And even some things that we don't typically offer you. So get it home now while I have them. This is the first airing. It will be, I believe, the only airing, as a matter of fact, because we have so few of these. So $36.95. Normally our price is $59.95. I'm going to tell you my favorite part is if you do, if you satisfy that $4.95 shipping and handling, if you've ordered something else from our Christmas and July event, this counts too. We don't typically do that with food. This will count too. The shipping and handling after you hit that $4.95 on our special event, the rest of it, as much as you order, is going to be absolutely free shipping and handling. I cannot believe we're doing that even with our food collection. So grab it now. Well, I have 500 of you trying to get through. That means I have 800 of these remaining that can go to homes all across America and into your tummies.
We haven't done a deluxe. It's been quite a few months now.
It's been forever.
You know, and I think that
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I mean, it may have been like 6 months.
Yeah, it was because we had done, I think it was, yeah, I think that's right. The years going by really fast. So it's really good to get these and put these away. You have them for when people stop by. I love having these, having a little extra. I got invited to someone's party. I was like, oh, what do I bring? So I grabbed a bottle of wine and a David's cookies. And I just grabbed a box.
I like to go in with a name that they know.
Exactly.
Everybody knows
exactly.
David's Cookies. Everybody is not going to go, oh, who's that? This is David's Cookies. This is some of the top baked goods anywhere. And you're going to get it at this crazy price. If you went to their website right now, I would love for you to go to the website and see what they sell a pound of goodies for.
Yep.
Okay, we're not kidding when we say the retail value, $77. That is an understatement. Please go and look and shop on their website and see what they charge for shipping and handling.
Absolutely.
By the way, you're going to get all of this for $36.95. The 5 boxes coming to your front door. Look at how when you open this up, this is all going to be
there.
And then it's like, oh, beautiful. And everything about this, the top quality. I like the variety of this particular one we offer. I've offered you a lot of Grand Deluxe. I love having some cookies along with my brownies, along with my crumb cakes. Okay, so everything that you guys love, it's all in here. So one more time, let's go through everything that you get. Less than 5 minutes now. And again, with people ordering it now, I have the final 400 before this completely quickly sells out, guys.
All right, I'm gonna start with cookies. So you're gonna get the candy cookie. This is a big favorite because we all know that candy. So when we bite into this, you're not only getting those chocolate chips throughout, but you're getting the candy in there as well. And so these are just fun, and you know, maybe you wanna bring these for the kids, the grandkids, when you're hanging out. You're gonna get 18 ounces of those, which is 12 cookies. Then the coconut pecan. I cannot speak highly enough about these because check it out. I mean, once you get in here, you can see the coconut.
I'm not a big coconut fan.
Did you like? And you liked.
Oh my God.
So I'm telling you, this is
toasted.
It's toasted, and that's what's perfect about it. It just, look at it. I mean, it just crumbles. It just goes right in your mouth. Look at that. There's that big pecan. Okay, so it's chunks of pecans. I love cookies that when they're supposed to have chunks of things in them, they're actually in there.
Because if you've never shelled pecans, you know what it takes. It is a painstaking job to shell a pecan and get it out whole. You know, most places just hit it with a hammer,
right,
and pick up the little pieces, right? Not David's cookies. That's just not what they do. These are going so fast, guys. I'm not even sure they're going to make the clock. Listen, just look. Don't listen. Just look at that. That's all you want to do, is look at that.
This is always a favorite. This is always delicious to me. You know, our chocolate chunk, again, our chocolate, okay, so I was just at David's at the end of June. I actually went up there and I was touring all the factories, and it was really great because I want you to know something about David's, and I didn't even realize this as much until I was there. You know, when things are sprinkled into the cookies, they're being sprinkled by hand. I mean, people are actually making sure you're getting what you're paying for. You know, so the reason there's so many chunks, the reason there's so many candies, the reason why there's all that stuff, because people are actually making sure it's called quality control. It's making sure that these are perfect. It's if any of these don't make it, like they come out and they go, nope, they throw it away. So I saw that process happening. When you're getting the brownies, I was standing above, this took willpower, the chocolate vat. It's like this huge chocolate vat, you guys, and that's where this chocolate comes from. It is unbelievable. The smell, the absolute deliciousness. We don't use a mix. We don't put water in it. We're talking pure chocolate. There it is. Now, I was standing over that, and it was incredible.
The smell. Of the richness, you can smell the richness of that chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Just the richness. Can you imagine that? And then you can see it. I mean, I love how the chocolate is almost liquid.
Yeah.
In David's cookies. It is almost liquid.
Look how soft that is.
And the beauty of what you're getting today is the variety. You're getting all the things that you love, everything that you love in here, and even some new flavors. You know, having that coconut pecan in there, because we love our chocolate. I don't care how many times I've had, and I know I've eaten hundreds of these David's cookies. You can tell because I'm wearing a few around my waist and the hips. I don't care how many times I've eaten them. Every time that you sink your teeth into it, and that chocolate fills your mouth with that softness and that flavor and that, oh my gosh, it is like you have never had one before. Oh yeah. It is so sensational. Everything about the quality here is just really, it's not A+, it's A++. You need a new category. But to get all of this variety, and it's $36.95. If you want the auto ship, Catherine, what's left in the auto ship? Okay, everything I'm told is going to sell out in this, every single one of these. So if you want the auto ship, we have a couple of hundred, I think, in the auto ship. Oh, no, I don't. I have 100. Okay, 100 left in the auto ship. Everything else is going to sell out, though.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying. It's difficult to do this after the fact. But what I'm trying to do is pull this off because I wanted you to see it. It's not working with me today. But this raspberry in here is a pure raspberry puree. And I just heard,
Fun. Thank you.
Well, for everyone that got it, you're gonna have a good time.